Okay. You should do one more thing here. Good, you hear me? That's all I cared about. Oh, duh. Okay, so now it doesn't say it, but this lies with P. Take the good old Pinocchio for that you want to know and throw it out because it has nothing to do with that game at all. Instead, this game has some resemblance to the novel The Adventures of Pinocchio, a book that was released back in 1939. So. Anyway, yeah, so it's nothing to do about the whole wooden puppet thing, but instead this game has something to do with the novels of The Adventures of Pinocchio, which Pinocchio is a human in those, by the way, so he's not a human here, he's still a puppet here. He's a robotic puppet, you'll find all that about it, but and no, I know, the whole menu screen is making it look like it's a horror game. It sort of is. It's a dark and gloomy game. So no, it's not like the whole joyful, oh, I want to be a boy, I want to be a real boy. No. It's more about Pinocchio being, I want to kill puppets. That's what I want to do. So, I love this game. It's very similar to Dark Souls. I am not good at Dark Souls anymore. So if I die, you are not allowed to yell at me. What the? I did not know clicking the joysticks worked. But if I die, and I get mad, don't yell at me. I'm not good at Dark Souls, okay? This is only a demo, so I'm gonna start a new game, so... Don't worry, there are save slots, but... Just start a new game, so here we go. I'm gonna skip nothing, either. So this turns the story of Pinocchio, the novel book Pinocchio, and it turns on its head entirely. So be warned. There's blood. The original writer.
Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
And boom, you're kind of just thrown into it. This is Pinocchio. I absolutely love his hair, by the way. I've been told numerous times, but... Oh.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
like I was saying, this is Pinocchio. He does not look like this in the book or the movie, obviously. I like the fact he looks like a boy. I like that a lot. Okay, stop fucking texting me. So, yeah, this is Pinocchio. And I like the fact he looks like a boy. He is silent, by the way, but for a good reason. He's silent because he's a puppet. He's not a human. I know, but he looks like a human with a body. He's not. He's a dead puppet. This is a puppet right here. And you'll find that. And she even calls him Geppetto's puppet. Which, not the Geppetto from the Disney movie. There's nothing in this game relates to the Disney movie. Besides one Easter egg I'm going to show you once I get to the hotel. Just fucking texting me. I'm streaming, and you know I'm streaming. Stop texting me. Anyway. Also this. Gemini.
I see they got Jiminy too.
Gemini what?
Have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krot, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
No. First of all, I know what a bunch of my friends thought. Not Krat from Far Cry 4. Krat, almost like crap, but with a T. So crap, but with a T. It's Krat. So the city we're in right now is Krat. The whole game isn't in Krat. The whole game doesn't take place in the city of Krat. You will for like one or two sections. They said you'll go outside of Krat, but then you'll come right back in. So no, the whole game doesn't take place in Krat. It takes place around Krat. And the hotel is where I'm going to show you the Easter egg. I will say they did a really good job on Sophia's model, by the way. Like not the butterfly is her, but the model of her actual human being person is actually really good. Also, Jiminy Cricket. He's a cricket. There's a cricket inside the lantern, but that's not him. He's an AI. He's a puppet just like me. Well, not me, Alex, but Pinocchio. So.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
Like a sword. So actually, I found for me the best option would be actually the lance. If you see the middle, like the lance sword used for fencing.
Are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
I choose Path of Bastard Dexterity. I chose the first time Path of the Cricket. Not a good build. Really not. Especially for early game, because in early game you're kind of supposed to dodge. You can block, but blocking still takes up stamina. Strength is probably the worst option you can go with. Pinocchio is way too slow for strength in general to choose that. Here's the stats too. But you get the most health, the least amount of stamina, the most guard regen, which is actually what you kind of want if you're guarding. Your weight limit's high, which is good. You want your weight limit to be high in this game. Physical attack power is the highest. Physical defense is the highest. All in all, this has probably the best stats to work with, but the worst sword in terms of stamina, because stamina sucks when you choose strength. So I choose dexterity. It's so much better. And once you choose, you can't go back. So. You will see animations like that numerous times in the game. And here we are. This is Train Station Crab. Welcome to the probably my opinion, the most gloomy part of the game.
Welcome to Krot Station, everyone. Here you will witness the most spectacular display of human endeavor on Earth. If Krot is your final destination, prosperous day.
The whole statue being here, reminds me of BioShock. No gods or kings, only man. That's what it reminds me of. But, like I was saying before, I was really interrupted. This is the very opening of the game. But I think there is a small cutscene before this. It just starts. This is the demo. The demo just starts like this. Now, one issue I have with this game, big issue, is dodging. Dodging is too short to actually dodge attacks, which I'm an about. I have no idea if you saw before, but when I blocked it at the right moment to block the guy's attack before his weapon glue orange, that was a perfect guard. There's no parrying. That was a perfect guard. Perfect guards are basically the same form of parrying, and they don't consume health. So you want to parry as much as you possibly can. Pulse sells my healing, like my potions in Dark Souls. Yeah, there is blood, by the way, so just, you've been warned. I'm gonna be saving a lot of that stuff, by the way. That's not my power attack. That's my charge power attack. This is my power attack. He'll stab and dodge backwards, which is very helpful when you want to get a quick attack in. This is not a power, by the way. That's not a power attack. It's the same button. It's just not a power attack. Now this game does have a small hint of health, of stealth. So I am gonna see if I can do this right here, and this is what I mean. Now, depending on the starting weapon you choose, that is the animation you stick with throughout the whole game. No matter what sword you have. Which is strange when you get to the blunt. Which is strange for when you choose one of the blunt weapons that the game has. There's 4 weapons. There are maces, great swords, and then I'm pretty sure it's I think what is my thing called? Sword. Yeah, there's swords, great swords, and then there's just blunt, and then there's maces or hammers, whatever you want to call them. This is obviously a sword. This is the menu too. You can equip maximum of 2 weapons, but I never do, just for the sole fact that it's not really helpful. You don't have to do it from here. You can do it from this screen. It's like a quick menu, but the game doesn't pause at all. If I go in this screen, the game is not paused. I can still get hurt. Here. Even in the settings, I can still get hurt here. And when you do get hurt, the game doesn't go back to the game. So, also, this is cool. In the bottom right hand corner, above my weapon, above my weapon abilities. Yeah, so those are my weapon abilities. I'll talk about them. I'll talk about those in a second. The white bar above it is the durability. and the bottom left hand corner, right above my left arm of steel, I have my wrist, my weight, my belt. If I click down, I can swap them. This is Jiminy, the lantern or the cricket, and then this is the sharpening tool on my arm. You never lose this. The sharpening part, you never lose this. But the more you do this, the less. What did it say? I think it was like the more you do that, the less durability it has. But yeah, but either way, I don't think that works in the demo. But yeah, see, I guarded at the wrong moment and it took health from me, so. Anyway, onto the power. So look on the top left, right under my health bar. Now, green bar is my stamina, and then bottom is my Fable Arts. The Fable Arts are my abilities. And no, I cannot change them. Later on, you get the ability to disassemble and reassemble weapons, like the weapons you already got. And if you see down the where it lists everything for my weapon, in the bottom it says Storm Stab and Perfect Parry, and Guard Parry. Now these are my Fable Arts. These are my abilities. Each weapon has their own Fable Art. So, like, the normal weapon that you're supposed to start with is the Puppet Sword. That has the Storm Slash. And what that does is you slash 4 times with the fourth one being the most powerful. So you always want to end your Fable Art, at least your Blade Fable Art. You always want to start it when you have the biggest window, because the last attack. And I'll see if I can do it on this guy over here. Actually, I probably can if I just use one of these. There. So these, the Fable catalysts give you a Fable charge. These are throwables, and then this is just currency, which ergo is currency in this game. And later on, this becomes like a whole thing. I don't know, but I think, in my personal opinion, I think they should have split it off into 2 sections. Like, you have money, and then you have ergo, and ergo is used for upgrading Pinocchio, like his health, stamina, whatever, weight, legion, whatever, doesn't matter. But ergo is also used as currency to buy stuff. I think you should have split this off into 2. Have money and then ergo. So you're not using ergo for currency when you want to upgrade your health in the process. But every time you upgrade your health, stamina, the cost for it goes up. So you also have the quick belt, which you have this. I think this might be a demo-only thing. But this is for if you're at low HP and you don't want to use a health kit, and you're like right after the boss fight, or you're stuck somewhere, you could just use this. I usually unequip this, actually, so I don't accidentally click it and then kill myself. Because when you die, you lose all your ergo, all of it. Every last drop of your ergo just vanishes. And here we have our first mini boss. I'm probably gonna die. I hate this guy. This is like my least favorite enemy. And I don't know if that was the first one. Here's what I mean, see? Oh fuck, I just did that first try. Damn, okay. That was the second time I've ever done that first try. Don't worry. Later on, they get harder. Yeah, he pops up again. He might be a mini boss. It's a lot like Doom Eternal. In Doom Eternal, the Marauder, the Doom Hunter are mini bosses, but then they become normal enemies later on. That's the same thing happens here with that guy. If they don't have a massive health bar at the very bottom of the screen, they're a mini boss. But they're big and massive, they're a mini boss. Basically, the bigger the enemy, the harder they are. So, and here is Krat. And here we have crit up there. We have crit. Stargazer. Alright, so you're going to learn what Stargazers are.
This
Sophia, take it away.
is called a stargazer. A marvelous device the stalkers used in the past.
Public dorsal exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce positive numbers or reset danger parameters.
As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this stargazer for a moment. Gather ergo,
Yeah.
clever one. This stargazer will make you stronger, but the stargazer's strength doesn't last forever. So be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Krat.
So, this is the only Stargazer in the whole game that allows you to level up. And this is what I mean. I have 2,146 ergo. I can upgrade anything I want here because the required ergo is 720. So let's just take Technique for example, which gives me the most attack power, which is what I'm going to do. I can upgrade it twice. That's it. I can go to 12 and then 13, and then I've run out of ergo for in general. All of these cost the same. It doesn't matter if it's low, high. Also, this is very loud. Like, can you hear me? This is very loud. I'm gonna lower this. A horrible idea. This seems very loud for some reason. Especially the rain. The rain's horrible. I hate the rain. Let me just... Environment. Bruh. No, it's bad. Is that better? That's a little better. Okay, so basically, yeah. So it's the only Stargazer that allows you to level up, and I'm gonna level up this. My technique is the one I'm gonna level up the most in this run. I'm only gonna level up health to like level 12, maybe 11. Actually, no, 10 or 11 or 12. One of those three. It kind of just depends. I might stop at 11, but just because of the speed, I don't need a lot of health for this build. And don't worry, the health, the weapons you saw when in the very beginning at the train, you do get to acquire them later. Just you gotta purchase them. That was like a free, pick your first weapon kind of thing. All of them are really good. I prefer this one for speed. The Puppet Saber is a really good beginner sword if you're just starting off playing Soul games after a long time, or just in general, because it's your classic, it's your classic hack and slash sword. I just killed every single one. I'm just getting all these. A little bit. Also, yes, you can sprint. I know. I went almost the whole demo without knowing how to fucking sprint, because it's not a button you see in the controller. There's no sprint button. It's dash or dodge. Which, when you think of dash, you think of dodge, don't you? So I was like, oh, they just saying dash and dodge? Like, oh, is it mean the same word? No, it doesn't. You broke the bench. How could you? I think this game has possibly the best visuals I've ever seen. So I think this is a demo, so it's free. The demo's on PS4. Xbox, and PC. That's it. The game is not coming out on Switch for a good reason. I mean, look at this game. Please leave. Thank you. Sorry. My PlayStation the PS5 just decided to turn on. Oh, it happened. Yeah. So here's something. If you hit a wall in this game, everything. But Alex, can't you just walk away? No. If you hit a wall, you can't do anything until that animation is done. You have to wait until that animation is finished. Why? I don't know why. It's the most baffling design choice I've ever seen in gaming history. I know he usually senses that I'm here. Okay. So that's a little bullshit. And now it's a health kit, so. We're here, the second mini boss. But those guys are pretty easy.
Destination Hotel Quad. Optimal location for observing the destination.
Alright, so that's where we're going. Hotel Crot. I don't think Crot's the city in the novel either. I haven't read the novel in a long time. Ah, this guy. I'm gonna go this way though to kill the dog that ambushes you from up here. Oh no, I did pick it up. Okay. So there's some loot over here. Now you actually cannot stealth kill a dog, so. I don't think it's... Okay, there's nothing here.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in. So please, be careful.
And here's the merchant.
There. Welcome to Grot, visitor. I didn't think there were any stalkers left to fight the puppets. You didn't hear? Figures. The whole organization fell apart. All that's left are wannabes and amateurs who think they can fight on their own. You ought to buy something while you're at the festival. You can't rely on yourself alone. Out here alone, you could use some help. Here's a festival gift for you. Now get yourself something useful.
And here's what I mean. You can purchase the Puppet Saber and Great Sword of Fate. I have the Wintry Rapier. I can never say it. But while I'm here, I'm going to buy some throwing cells, and I'm going to buy one of these. But I'm not going to use it until later on. Now, as I would love to show you the boss right now, I gotta go back to the Stargazer real quick and replenish everything, so. Oh, that's another thing. I'll show you after I get a Stargazer, actually. The arm is a weapon. And you'll see that in a second as soon as I get to this freaking Stargazer. Okay, actually, over here, level up. And here's what I mean. So here's this guy, ready? I punched him, see? But in the bottom left-hand corner, left armor of steel, the bar underneath it, I used it up. So it does have a usage. The left arm of steel is not that powerful for, well, obvious reasons you just saw. It takes a long time to charge up. You don't have to charge up, you can just simply just punch them, but it's not the best idea because you don't die instantly. It is not. Also, if I use it randomly, it does use up some of the thing, so this should have wasted the whole thing, though. Yeah, now it's gone. And if I try to use it again, it like glitches. So fun. Anyway, so I'll see if I can't do this boss first try.
Out here alone.
Going to buy myself. I'm just gonna use up all my airgo for that. Oh, so you can also sell. You can sell too. Which, either way, if you sell, you get ergos. If you sell these, you get ergo anyway. I never do, cause it's a very good animation wasted on something. But also, I forgot he actually gives me another defense ring. So these don't really do anything in the demo. I found out they're kind of broken. It's just to get you used to the whole, swapping out things. I sell them because I'm never gonna go back to them. Because in the demo, there's no rings that say, oh, this one's better than this one because it has less weight or more weight. It doesn't matter. Just upgrade your fucking weight. So here we are. Here's the boss. Let's see if I can't do this one first try. No, I'm gonna wait until after the boss fight to use those. Okay, here we go. And there's the parade puppet. Parade master. my fault. Yeah, I might do this one first try. Yeah, no, yeah, no, I know this one not happening. Yeah, that wasn't happening. You know, since anyone could play this game, I'm gonna end it right there. Yeah, I'm gonna be an asshole about it. I'm gonna end it right there. You'll never see me beat that thing. I beat it 3 times already. And the first time was god horrific. I could not get past it. Oh my god. It was like, I swear that that was my best time. That was my best time doing that one first try. I mean my second save file, I first tried that thing. But like, God, my first save slot, hell no, it took me like 18 tries. Told you I'm not good at Dark Souls games. This one, ironically, my level 25 one, my 8-hour one, it took me forever. It took me like 14 tries to get that first boss fight. There's 3 boss fights. The third boss fight took me literally 20 tries. I should know the game should count. God, and in this one I first tried my the first and second boss fight. The second boss fight took me not as long as the last boss did. The last boss took me forever, but anyway, that's where I'm gonna end it. So goodbye. Oh, there's gonna be another live stream in a minute anyway.